Whatever.
Senpai.
What is your favorite manhwa or manhwa with a badass main character? The Great Mage Returns after 4,000 years. Alternative title. The Archmage Returns after 4,000 years. Genre, action, adventure, fantasy, shounen. Tags, bullying, demigod, fantasy world, magic, strong from the start, reincarnated in the future, sword and sorcery. Type, manhwa. Status, ongoing. Chapters, 130+. Release, 2020. Lucas Strawman was the greatest archmage in history until he was condemned by demigod to spend eternity losing his mind. But 4,000 years later, he's thrust back into this world, into the body of Free Blake, the weakest, most untalented student at the prestigious West Road Academy for Mages. After all this time, the world of magic has barely progressed. Could this be the work of demigod? Determined to find out, Lucas seeks to reach the highest levels of power once again and get his revenge. Mercenary Enrollment. Alternative title. Teenage Mercenary. Genre, action, drama, school life, shounen. Tags, badass male lead, brother and sister, fighter, lost family, mercenary, secret identity. Type, manhwa. Status, ongoing. Chapters, 96+. Release, 2020. At the age of 8, Ijinyu lost his parents in a plane crash and became stranded in a foreign land, forced to become a child mercenary in order to stay alive. He returns home 10 years later to be reunited with his family in Korea, where food and shelter are plenty and everything seems peaceful. But Ijin will soon learn that life as a teenager is a whole other feat of survival. With only 1 year of high school left, Ijin must master new tactics to maneuver his way around the schoolhouse battleground. Can he survive a year of high school? Or rather, will the school be able to survive him?
Don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell. Thank you. Thank you.
Villain to kill. Genre, action, fantasy, shounen, supernatural. Tags, webtoons, full color, vigilantes, villain, reincarnated as the villain, revenge, strong male lead. Type, manhwa. Status, ongoing. Chapters, 50+. Release, 2021. There are two kinds of people with special abilities, villains, who are driven by their evil desires, and psychers, who pursue justice and work against villains. Cashan Lee is a very powerful psyker with a good heart. But one day, when he visits his friend in Greece, things take a wrong turn. Following an unexpected chain of events, Cashin ends up in the body of a Korean high school boy who has just become a villain. Will his sense of justice win in the end, or will he end up becoming a cold-blooded villain? Get Schooled. Alternative title. The Real Lesson, True Education. Genre, Action, Drama, School Life. Tags, Adult Male Lead, Badass, Gangster, Revenge, Ruthless, Webtoon. Type, Manhwa. Status, Ongoing. Chapters, 80+. Release, 2020. Wajin Na's teaching techniques are pretty violent for someone who works in the Ministry of Education. That being said, when punishments don't seem to work on even the worst of school bullies, there is no better man for the job. Sometimes you can't get a good education until those bullies are taught a lesson. God of Blackfield. Genre, Action, Drama, School Life, Shounen, Supernatural. Tags, Soldier, Strong Male Lead, Webtoons, Full Color, Revenge, School Life, Supernatural, based on a web novel, Multiple Reincarnated Individuals, Mafia, Betrayal. Type, Manhwa. Status, Ongoing. Chapters, 130+. Release, 2020. Who Am I? The Legend of the French Foreign Legion, Kong Chan. During the African War, he was called God of Blackfield, the Black Land's God, by his enemies who were terrified but in awe of him. However, during a mission to kill Moss Allen, the brain behind SISS, the group of Sunni supporters, Kong Chan was killed in action by an unknown bullet shot from behind him. As his vision got blurry, he saw his 13 team members, who had absolute faith in him, getting killed one after another. As Kong Chan was awaiting death after being shot by a traitor, he was saved by a mysterious power and woke up 3 years later in South Korea. However, he was in the body of another Kong Chan, a 19-year-old high school boy who was being bullied at school. Kong Chan's journey to get revenge on the traitor and to find out the truth behind his rebirth begins now.